All right, perfect. Now you guys are both on the set on the same class. All right, awesome. I'll be moving guys to your channels then, and I'll start it with the next 10 seconds here. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
Good luck, Tom.
All right, best of luck. Best of luck, guys.
Okay, good. All that set up. Discord's or OBS is looking good. All right, we're starting here. Let's get her done, brother. Let's get her done. Everyone's favorite. Okay. Fast shit here, bro. Lots of oh, Jesus. Jesus. Lots of early game. One. Two, 3, 4, 5 Altus squares. That's not very much. Okay, Alabaster here. Okay, Alabaster. Okay, hold on. $16 strength, 12 dex, which means I only need 1 dex level. Okay. Okay, I think I have a plan. Yep, I think I have a plan. Okay, that's good. ER tool is good. All right, here we go. God, there's so much early game shit here. This is going to be a complete mess here at the beginning. Okay, that's medium load. ER tool removes... What? I wasn't two-handing. ER tool removes the splash screens on quit outs. Okay. I'm trying to think specifically about sequencing here. Trying to consider all my options. Kind of sucks to aggro those guys. Can you stop aggro? Thank you. Alright, thank you, camera, for doing weird shit. Okay, one dex. One dex. Remember one dex. Okay.
They sir, but you, I can play turning root to aid you. You need to the foot of, then summon me. Ah, I bequeath you. It will summon torrent. Treat him with. Shall I let my hand share them with me?
Okay. That was unideal, but whatever. Alright, he killed that quickly, but he doesn't have his horse yet. Now, he could just be going for Cave of Knowledge to... That I wouldn't blame him for going for that. That's a good idea. Would definitely cause some problems. Okay, if he gets this, I go talk to Bach and get that done. He didn't immediately rush for this idea, though. He's going for a synergy play with Bach, I believe. Okay. That's really good.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully? You were just thank you. I was when I ended them. Oh, when they and so this is all I hope. Or I could.
Shut up.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. Oh, I should have fucking killed him. God damn it. I didn't think I was in range there. Fuck. Okay. Always a fucking tree sentinel incident, dude. Okay, so if he gets this, what do I do? NPCs? Okay, that's not the move that I thought it was. Fuck. Good. That hits? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay, come on, please. Actually, I think I wrote this way. I imagine he's probably working on NPCs. I think he's probably ahead of me on that. Unless he's giving me space because, you know, he knows I did Bach. Which, that's not unreasonable for him to do that. He could be going for a row 1 idea.
Hello.
I am these. Just give, and I'll don't dally. Give it your all. Ouch! What are you playing at? Wait, I see. I see it now.
Okay.
Humans all lose their wits eventually. And there's nothing left to say except how could this
I want that.
resistance just
I also want this grace. There's catacombs here as well. You could be going for Spirit Ash with Catacomb synergy. I should maybe be ready to go for Wet Blades for that reason. Or get Altus access, Elemer, Mimic, Morgot. Oy. Ain't that something? Alright. I've got my plan for the moment. I know what I'm doing. If he gets NPCs, I think I start routing for Altus. If he doesn't get NPCs and doesn't give us any information, perhaps I also still start routing for Altus. Where's Bach? Isn't he supposed to be here? Why is Bach not here? The fuck? Okay, there he is. Nope, don't want to talk to you.
Fit to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering.
Now, who is it?
Sorry, Bach.
Mom. What's not getting through to you, is there?
Did I get runes? Okay, there's runes. Okay. There is a Godskin Apostle on this board. What am I fucking doing? Come on. Up you go. There you go. He hasn't done anything in a really long time. That's making me think he's going for Altus. Oh, if he has a lead on Altus. Okay, here's an idea. I got an idea. Because the thing is, an Altus lead isn't actually very valuable on this board. There's not a lot of Altus squares. Okay, is what I'm about to do, does it make sense? I think it can make sense. Okay. So he was worried about the row 3. This timeline, though. Does it really take him that long to do that? I mean, unless I'm assuming I sniped him. I have a feeling he has decked this medallion. Okay. I'm pivoting to this idea then. Comrade, thank you for the 4 months. Now, granted, I do kind of want an upgrade here, but we'll make do. Yep. Okay. The more that I think about this, the less that I like this idea, though. I think I actually have a better idea, and I think I still have time to do it.
It's tight. The guard you breached.
I know it looks a bit ridiculous, but I think I actually like it. See if I get punished for it. I don't know if this is the right idea, though. If I'm behind on it, it's the wrong idea, but it seems like such a ridiculous idea that I don't think he goes for it. Okay. I think I just level right here. I don't. Maybe I fucking don't. No, I can't. I need to hold these ruins, and I just need to run out. I fuck myself if I use these runes. Okay. He hasn't done anything for 7 minutes. I have to imagine he's going for an Altus idea. I just get the feeling that he's like prepping row 1. This is very un-Tom-like to not just rush the fuck out of early game squares. Like, I'm shocked that he hasn't done catacombs yet. Or something like that. He's not playing like he normally does. Okay. See you later, nerd. Now, what if he gets this off of me? That's scary. If he snipes this off of me, what do I do? What do I do? I think I start... I have to go get weapon progress. I guess that's not... I don't know. Okay, we go here. Then we get to round table. Wet Blades feels bad because he's got a +4 weapon and I'm still sitting on +0. Okay, that's... I think that's actually great news. We gotta look at column 5. I believe I should be ahead on duo trios though.
You'll no matter loud. You're
Jesus Christ, what am I doing?
I saw in their eye.
My name isn't this around here. I never knew.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm still looking. I don't believe. If I do, I suppose I'll ask Matt certainly. I know I can tell.
That no matter. Look, I need steps.
Um,
I don't.
yeah, he may not actually have an Altus lead on me. He's definitely, he's ahead of me in Learning 100%.
Good. I have you to. I can happen. I'm as yet. But and if there's I certain Roderica.
Please.
It can't be, but the spirit will be glad.
Okay, spirit tuning 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, mark that. That telegraphs priority on catacombs. I really like the look of duo trio bosses though. I already have one of those dead. There is a Crystalian duo, which he is already ahead on. It would not be unreasonable for him to be working on that. I don't have any, kukris. There's the Watchdog duo in a catacomb. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? I like Alabaster better. I think he's got to be looking at column 4 as well. I mean, there's red main synergy in that. I mean, he's obviously not going to rush for it right now, but I mean, he's got to look at it. I'm going the wrong way. I don't need to get Rhea access. Okay, so I've got a lead on Weeping. I believe he's probably going to take his Liurnia lead and get a Crystalian. Get the Crystalian square and maybe the duo square. I would like to win the duo square, though.
I presume. Oh, I am an old so perhaps you.
I think I want the int tier. This might be a stupid idea to do this right now. Okay. Okay, and now we want this. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ, that scared the fuck out of me. Alright, don't fuck it up. Nothing in that. Good. Okay, go on. I don't need faith in there, but whatever. Menuing fast. I don't fuck this up either. He might give me space on Crystallians now as well. Since I did that. Okay. Okay, after this... Oh my god, okay, let's calm the fuck down there, bud. Can you start idling, please? Thank you. That Crucible Knight Misbegotten Warrior duo is just obviously a really strong square. But I think I'm fine with making him do it. It also means that Sacred Flask +7 is not a very strong square if I'm not going to go for Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior duo, so that's not very high priority here. Outside of, you know, just getting a square. Oh, fucking sploogers, dude. Jesus. I didn't even hear the second one. Of course, dude. Can't have shit. Can't have shit in Celia, bro. Can't have shit in Celia. Where's my double jump? Give me my fucking double jump. What is this? Oh my god, I'm getting scammed. Why do I even fucking practice these skips, dude? I don't understand. Why do I practice these? Can't fucking do them in the game anyway. Like, literally, that's all of my practice is just doing this fucking skip. Oh, and my runes are gone as well. Of course, bro. Okay, I'm at 5 of those. I haven't picked up the strength tier, right? Okay, so I can do strength tier and kill Weeping Thing and Kaled Thing, and then I have that square. That square is not super important right now, though, I don't think. But I mean, this is essentially this is essentially already a majority game, unless I want to be threatening bingos. I don't know. He might be in just desperate prep row 5 situation, and to be fair, I am not ready to do anything on row 5. So my safest move is probably to get something towards row 5. Getting Altus access helps with that. Yeah, all those row 5 squares seem like they're going to be more valuable than everything else here. I could also just check for a Colossal and go kill Godric. How many runes is 30 Faith gonna take? Hold on, I'm gonna need your help here in a second. I need you guys to look up a calculator. Okay, so he got Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior duo as expected. Okay. Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, we're at 18, and we need 16 levels. Is that true? Yeah, and I must have started with 14 Faith. We're at level 18, and we need 16 levels. 72K. mushrooms. I also have enough of these for Sacred Flask +7 at this point, but that doesn't get us synergy. Getting the Physic Flask tiers could get us runes. That plus Knight's Cav cheese, perhaps, but I don't have kukris for that. But I could do the other Knight's Cav cheese. Or alternatively, just go kill the Godskin Apostle, which I also don't hate that idea. I actually kind of like that idea. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, I don't think I counted Tree Spirits as a Altus square, but it is. Come on. Okay, and then we go back here. So we can get 2 talismans from Round Table, but that takes more runes, and right now I'm focusing on 30 Faith. 30 Faith as a rune spend is better than talismans as a rune spend. Speaking of rune spend, I hope... Alright, Merry Christmas.
Goodbye.
Yeah, shut up. There's a lot of things that I have lead on here, guys, but I have to prioritize them. I have to actually get the squares. And right now I think Apostle into 30 Faith. How many runes does Apostle give? Any knowers? $14K? Alright, yeah, so nowhere close to enough on that. What about Elimer? How much does Elimer give? No. Altus Apostle. Okay, yeah, so that's also not enough. How much does Wormface give? And what about the fire dropping tier guy? The fire tier Putrid Avatar and Kaled. What do those two give? $10K Wormface. Okay, what's the other one? No, I think you guys are looking at 90k is the harder to kill putrid in Caelid. That's the Dragon Barrow one. What's the other one? 9.6, okay. Yeah, I mean, we could kill Putrid Avatar. That's not impossible. To get our physic tiers. I don't hate that idea. Fuck. I don't actually want to stagger him too early. Okay. Didn't get the sleep. All good though. Okay, he kills Elimer. All right. That's interesting. Elimer takes forever to kill. I know Raya's hand is fast. I mean, 30 faith. Well, okay, 30 faith is still good. It's still a good square. Still a good spend. Let's do this fight perfect. Oh boy. Okay. We gotta actually get the items. Okay. Alright, there we go. Faith. Right, good. strength here. We got to remember to pick up strength here. Fuck off. Okay. Okay, we need that. All right. What about another talisman? I can get the Great Shield talisman. I can get the 2 from Round Table. I can get a Sacrificial Twig. I need one more talisman. What's another good talisman to go get? What do you guys think? Yeah, I know he got Colossal. We're at 38 right now. Bofa. Faith Talisman. Thing on the way to Godric's Great Rune. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going for faith or for talismans. That seems like something he'd like to be doing here. Did I light that fire? Yeah. There's Arrow Talisman as well. I feel like talismans might be a bait, though. I win Raya's Hand, I win Sacred Flasks, and then I just need one more square.
Hello? Please. Hello, it's rather my mistress. But I was a... Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, to bless the thug, please. Please. Oh, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I seek you a very to steady such, please.
What do I get after that? I mean, talismans is the easiest by far. But
take my hand. If I will
okay. Gotta wait for the loading screen. I mean, there's Crucible Knights. He's already killed one Crucible Knight, though. There's Crystalians. But we're going to get a little bit more information while we're going for Sacred Flasks. Hopefully. Or maybe we won't. And if we don't... Fuck, I guess I need to not get sniped is the thing. So, like, truly the safest play is going for Morgott. But that takes a very long time. Speaking of which, Shield of the Guilty, I think you can put parry on that. I could start doing cheeses for RL60. Absolutely. Okay, hold on. I need the calculator again. Level 38 to level 60. How many runes does that take? $319,000. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. This is a talisman drop over here, so I maybe like this grace. Getting a bingo is impractical here. Going for a bingo, I think, is throwing. Okay, where's the jump? I think it's right here. Nope. It was not right there. Yeah, we need one more tier. Oh, it was right there. Strange. I didn't think that would work. Okay, now we just gotta get to a grace. Okay, and I go for talismans if he doesn't give me any info right here. Okay. All right. Which one's gonna be the fastest? We get this, we get Great Shield, we get Bofa's kind of fast. I think the Divine Tower Bridge is gonna be faster. And then I buy the 2 from Round Table. Fuck off. Oh, I can't do that. Do I have runes? I don't think I have runes. Shit. Fuck. Gillica, fucking genius. No, that RL60 wasn't the concern there. 11k for RL60 does not matter. Shit, okay. I need to not get sniped. Fuck, I need to not get sniped. How do I not get sniped? He could be going for any of these. I prep multiple is how I don't get sniped. I think Tree Spirit... Well, no, he has Altus access too. He should be ahead on Crystalians. He has the duo Crystalian Gray set up, and I wouldn't be surprised if he already had the duo Crystalian dead. I'm not a huge fan of Crystalians. I'm also not a huge fan of Crucible Knights, because he should be ahead on both of those. Does it take one stone sword key to get into the hero's grave? This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't even know what you're supposed to do about that move. Fucking wiener, bro. Alright. I think it only takes one to get in there. Oh, is it two? Son of a bitch, it's two. Okay, so I'm gonna kill two of these, and then I'm assuming he will have marked Crucible Knights or Crystalians by then, and then I go prep whichever one he didn't do. And that way, if he snipes me, I'm very far ahead on the other one. Wanderer and Mahaman, thank you guys for the subs. The thing is, killing trees is... The Altus tree is such a pain in the ass to kill. I really do not want to do that. Fuck. Okay, he still hasn't given us information, and I am sure Domo's chat with all of the information is saying, what is he doing? What is he doing? It's so obvious. You're just supposed to go for tree spirits. But I don't know what Tom's doing, and the only way I lose this game is if I get sniped on absolutely everything. So I just prep 2 square. Okay. All right. Well, this is going to be a fucking struggle, but let's hopefully get it. But I mean, this is the benefit of doing the thing the exact way that we just did, right? Like the way that I structured this sequencing, I made it so that I would have an advantage on 1 square no matter what. Now I need to kill this fucking boss, and that's a massive pain in the ass. This boss sucks to kill. It's not even a boss, but I need to kill it. I should have quite the advantage on it, even if he does choose to go for it next instead of Crucible Knights. Okay. Just get fully prepped out. Int tier. Charged attack tier. I'll level up a little bit of Vig. Alright. This is when the 30 Faith Square makes our life more difficult. But it is what it is, right? I didn't know what move that was. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. Strongest performance against the hardest opponent. Let's fucking go, dude. Love to see it. Woo. That was a good one, bro. I'm really happy with that one.
Welcome in, Bushy. GG's, good sir. GG's.
Thank you.
Congratulations and well played.
Yeah, I liked how that one went.
Yeah, that was one hell of a game from both of you. Very strong early game, by the way, from you. Very interesting choices as well when it came to the caves and grottos. A little bit of a different approach than NPT, and like it was very, very close between the both of you. You kind of went for the same thing, but also didn't.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I mean, this was a fast board, and NPT is a fast player. So I tried to do things just slightly differently, and like sacrificed some squares like consumables only for the sake of getting other more important squares like the caves or grottos. And it worked out in my favor. I'm assuming he didn't have any sort of incident early on like that, but if he did, unlucky.
Nah, it was Go ahead,
Tom. Oh my God, no.
Go ahead, Josh. That's all good.
I think you playing very unpredictably worked extremely well in that early game. So major props for taking just kind of the slightly unexpected route.
Thank you, Prim and Knursh, for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it.
Yeah, pretty much. You both pretty much making the same choices, but just using different targets. Made it very interesting because it didn't seem like there was a huge time difference between the two of you, with NPT going for both for consumables and then going for Demi-Human Chief Duo as a second cave, and then you doing Soldier of Godric and Demi-Human Chief instead. Both of those being pretty much the same, like time-wise, to where it was like a really, really close race. But that definitely benefiting you that you got that one, and then getting everything else back to back afterwards created a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Was there like a line that you were looking at, or anything like specific squares that you're kind of really aiming for to make sure that you continue that momentum?
Based off, I mean, like I said, the early game was kind of just insane. So it was, I knew it was just going to be a bunch of toe stepping, and bingo threats were not going to be appearing until later. The first real one that I considered was the diagonal from top left to bottom right. But at the point where I was considering it, it was 4-1, and I was kind of thinking like, sacrificing all these squares to just get early Altus access seems like it could be throwing an already winning position, so I chose not to go for it. But if Tom had already claimed like the other fast squares and it was like 4-4 or something like that, I think I would have liked the look of it much better.
That's fair. Gotcha. Yeah, and when it comes to like the late game, by the way, and like the choices that you make, we were kind of talking about how, you know, sometimes when you are currently in the lead and all you have to do now is just push those last couple squares and just make sure that you don't get sniped on those. What is your thought process when it comes to that, to make sure that the squares that you're aiming for are most likely not contested at that time?
Yeah, so I was saying this to my chat when I was going for it, but I killed 2 tree spirits and then I started going for a Crystallian. And I was saying, oh, I bet Domo's chat is roasting me right now, saying, what are you doing? Why are you not going for the last tree spirit? But the idea is I only need to win 1 more square. So if I just prep multiple, then that means if Tom does snipe one, I have a lead on the other. So I'm good either way.
Right. Yeah. That's kind of what we were talking about too, where it's kind of, you can somewhat pick and choose, see what you feel like is the best option, or also just go for like the really, really long game type of square to where it's very, very unlikely that the other player is going to go for that. You know, just go straight for 2 remembrances and go for Morgott instead, just to confirm that 13th square.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, really well played. Let me bring in NPT here as well, real quick. Welcome in, NPT. GG's, good sir. GG's.
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 Yeah,
That was
GG, Tom.
That was a very intense match, NPT. How do you feel about it overall?
So I guess I made the wrong call at the start.
Thank you,
with
Cyclops, for the
consumables
5
only.
gifted.
I was probably like 2-3 seconds off of Bach. Like the cave, the 2 cave and grottos.
Something that I was really concerned that you would do, Tom, was get consumables only and then go for Soldier of Godric, just to
That
get
was
that.
the plan at first, but then I was like, I probably should have done that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that obviously would have caused me some more problems. I think I still would have won Box Needle in that case. But yeah.
Yeah, you would have won Box Needle because apparently you did that first, which your fight apparently was insane. Like, I don't know. I got down pretty early. I was like, okay, I should have contested more of the early game squares. I was gonna do friendly NPCs, but Vari was an asshole, and I just abandoned it. Then I switched to wet blades and like trying to set up row 1. I probably should have went for catacombs and spirit ash more than wet blades. You went for tree sentinel. I didn't. I probably should have contested tree sentinel.
I did die on Tree Sentinel.
You did?
Yeah.
I should have contested tree sentinel. Yeah,
y'all had simultaneous deaths on Vare and Tree Sentinel there.
I didn't die to tree. I didn't fight tree sentinel.
No, I mean, Bushy died to Tree Sentinel and Tom died to Vare at the exact same time.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think I just didn't stick with the plan that I normally do of like, all right, I'll rush the faster squares because it's a fast board, and I was going for more of like a sneaky play and trying to block his stuff at the same time. But the problem was I was already behind. If I was ahead, I could do that, but I was already behind, so it wasn't really the best play. I should have went for Tree Sentinel. I should have went for Catacombs and Spirit Ash Summon. I probably would have gotten 3 friendly NPCs if I just abandoned Vare and went for Alexander and Kenneth Height or Thops. And yeah, it would have been a different game. But I chose to like just completely abandon all the early squares for some reason, and I was a little frustrated. I was frustrated that you got both Bach and the 2 cave grottos. I was like, how did he do that? Because I had like a super clean consumables only. I grabbed the grace. I accidentally got up and sat back down to level up, and then he got the 2 cave and grottos like 2 seconds before I killed mine, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And then he got Box Needle when I was about to teleport to Box Cave.
I think I maybe could have done the caves or grottos faster by... I had the first step grace. I didn't have the Church of Ella. But instead of doing Soldier of Godric, I think I could have ridden my horse to Bofa a little bit faster. I think that was a bit unoptimal from me.
Maybe.
So I do have like a question for y'all regarding Crucible Knights. My little pet theory about the 3 Crucible Knights square is that it's actually a trap square and takes almost as like with what I've seen in some of these matches, it takes people like sometimes as long as some of these late game squares just to finish that one square. I don't know. What do y'all think about actually finishing off that square in a match?
I mean, with boards that have like imbued sword keys, it feels a little bit better to go for, or like even wet blades, it can feel okay to go for. But yeah, like getting the third Crucible Knight, obviously there's one in Stormvale, there's one in the Everjail, but getting the third one can definitely be a problem. You either have to go up to the Nokron teleporter in Liurnia, or you have to do what Tom did and go to the Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior duo, which without synergy, yeah, that takes a long time.
Right. Would you say that it takes about as long as the Moog square by chance?
No.
No.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too. But with that being said, though, guys, GG's. It was a great game to watch. I think both of you guys have really played extremely well. Even if there were incidents, I still think it was an amazing game. So I really appreciate both of your time for this weekend, and wish you best of luck next week. And GG's again to Bushy for taking the dub.
Yep, GG's, Tom.
GG,
Thank you,
Bushy.
Domo.
No problem.
Thank you.
Bye bye.